Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Kristell and I help you create more joy, peace, and love in your life to be ultimately happy from the inside out. In today's video, I'm going to give you 6 steps in how to create that love, peace, and joy in your life to really lead to ultimate happiness. These steps will also help you beat anxiety and worry less, which we all want. Number 1 is start living in the now. Anticipating what could happen in the future, like tomorrow or in an hour, is anxiety. That is worry. And the thing is, a lot of people don't understand is that things don't make us anxious, we make ourselves anxious. So if we are essentially the problem or issue, or the issue lies within us, then that means that we can actually change that. Imagine if it was somebody else's problem. Imagine if things made us anxious and everybody else made us anxious. That's a lot of pressure. Then we would have to rely on them to actually make us ultimately happy and bring us peace, joy, and love into our lives. That's just not how we were built as human beings. So if the issue lies within us, then we get to fix it. You can actually solve that stress in your life yourself. Speaking from experience, I can tell you that it is an amazing feeling. Number 2 is we cannot completely control what happens to us. Now, I don't really like that word control, but for the sake of teaching, I'm gonna use the word. I prefer using we can choose, right? So we can choose how we respond, in other words, to situations. And ultimately, choosing to respond a specific way in a situation will lead us down that path that we ultimately want to go down, right? So you're in a situation and you're choosing a response, and you can either go this way or that way with your responses, and you get to choose which way you want to go. So in some ways, yes, you get to kind of choose and live the life that you really do want to live. So you do have a little control over your life, but not 100%. So choose to practice self-discipline and step into that courage and be willing to learn what you need to learn to be able to evolve and grow as a human being. And that will ultimately bring you to where you want to be in your life. Number 3, be mindful, quiet your mind. And how we can do this is through meditation, right? Trying to quiet all of the noise in our head that goes on 24/7 for a lot of people, which creates so much anxiety. So if we can learn to practice acceptance of our thoughts that are in our mind, even if they're a negative thought or a bad thought, right? We're just labeling our thoughts. There is really no bad or good thought, but if it's a bad thought and it's plaguing you and giving you anxiety, learning how to sit in meditation and be able to accept the good and the bad, right? The good and the bad thoughts that are in our mind is the first step in actually letting those thoughts that are hurting you and not serving you, let them go. Where your focus goes, your energy flows. Thoughts are energy too. Whatever you focus on in your life is going to grow and grow and grow. So if you're so focused on the fear of what if, that is going to grow and that is going to dominate your mind. So shifting that and learning how to focus on love, peace, and joy. When I'm in meditation, this is how I learned how to meditate. When I first started, I learned to just let my thoughts cross my mind. I'd close my eyes, breathe deeply, and just allow my thoughts to cross my mind, whether it was a good thought or a bad thought, and just be okay with them. It was a part of me, right? And it's brought me to where I am now. And so you want to make sure that you're loving all parts of you. You need to be able to love all parts of you, even the bad, because then you're able to really truly let them go. Once you can let all of this noise go that's in your mind, all of this energy, all of this energy that's stress, fear, anger, guilt, shame, all of that stuff is taking so much space up in your mind, right? And it's draining your energy. So if you can accept those thoughts, learn to work through them and let them go, then you can make room for more love, more peace, more joy and abundance of the things that you do want. So you're attracting more things into your life that you truly want, more abundance, and you're manifesting the life you want to live. You're intentionally manifesting what you desire. When you're able to let these things go that are really heavy within yourself, then you're able to see other things that were right in front of your eyes all along. You just couldn't see them because you were focused on the wrong thing. So opportunities, maybe it's a relationship that you've always wanted, but you weren't focused on the correct things. So remember, wherever you put your focus, that's gonna grow. Okay, number 4, what stories are you telling yourself? What stories are you telling yourself that are actually holding you back, right? So as we go through life and we have experiences, human beings tend to attach meaning to things, right? So we go through an experience and say something bad happens, a traumatic experience, and we say, oh, that was traumatic, that was bad, this person did this to me and I am angry, they hurt me, and so I'm holding resentment towards them, right? That's what happens. We hold this resentment. We forgive, but we don't forget. Well, that's not real forgiveness. So the situation in the beginning, or the experience in the beginning, was just a neutral experience. Everything is just neutral in life, but we come in and we attach our meaning to it, which creates a good or a bad feeling, right? So learning how to forgive, first of all, forgive the experience, the person, forgive ourselves, and let that go, and then call that neutral, right? So that would be how you could let that whole entire experience go and not let it plague your mind anymore, not let it hold you back. So you're not telling yourself that same story over and over and over of why you're not able to move forward and do what you want to do, why you're not able to create a new relationship with somebody else, why you're not able to get a job that you want. A lot of the times we create these meanings in experiences, and those are the things that hold you back. So for example, there's no good or bad weather. We just attach meaning to it. Maybe we say that something is bad weather because we were in a specific state of mind when we created that belief in our minds, right? Or if you believe it's impossible to be able to do something that you really want to do in your life, you are attaching meaning to that and it being impossible for you. And so now you're not going to believe that you can actually do it. In your unconscious mind, you don't believe it, so it's not going to happen for you. But you can change that. It's all a choice. It can be possible for you. You just have to change your story. Number 5 is have gratitude. Have gratitude for everything around you, of course, but also have gratitude for yourself, your body that you have been given, and know that that is actually a safe place for you to go. If you are feeling uncomfortable or insecure or whatever it may be, you can actually go within yourself, learn to go within yourself, learn to be comfortable within yourself, instead of outsourcing and getting your love and approval from people around you. I think that this is super overlooked. People don't have gratitude for their bodies enough, of how amazing our bodies are and the things that they do for us. We're actually able to create love, peace, and joy and self-approval and confidence within ourselves by just going inward. You can do this in meditation. Learning how to detach from everything around you in the world is going to be key with this, because when you can detach from the boyfriend, the girlfriend, the mom, the dad, of getting the love and the approval from them, right? Or maybe it's social media, you're getting approval and you don't feel good unless you get a like, right? Or you don't feel like people, or maybe you're held back from doing something on social media that you want to do because you're afraid you're not going to get the approval from people. You're afraid people aren't going to like you or think you're stupid. So being able to detach from that and getting all of that from yourself first, knowing who you are, knowing you are amazing and you can do and be and have whatever it is you desire in your life by doing this. This is so key. The reason why people feel like they have to outsource and get their love and approval, and they're not having gratitude for themselves and their own body, is because of from childhood. Maybe you didn't feel like you got your love, your approval, acceptance from your parents or the people around you when you were younger. And so we then go and outsource. Through life, we start looking for that in other places because we're not taught to go inward and get it from ourselves. So meditation is really key with this, being able to connect with source energy and God, right? And being able to feel that flow of energy. It's pure love flowing through you. It's all love. It's all self-approval. It's all comfort. It's all confidence. So being able to really sit in meditation and practice that is really key with this. And of course, number 6 is detach from the things around you, which I just went into. Anything that's creating approval or acceptance or comfort for you that is outside of you, detach from that. Because when you learn to get that stuff from yourself, then when the boyfriend comes, when the girlfriend comes, when the job comes, when anything else comes into our world for us, then it's the cherry on top. It's the sprinkles. We don't need it and we're good with it and we're good without it. We are actually built to get our inspiration, acceptance, love, peace, and joy from within and from source energy and letting that flow through you. We're built to get these things from ourselves within. Our bodies were built to be able to self-source, in-source. So instead of outsourcing, in-source, go within. So if you want love, it's inside of you already. You already have every single thing that a human being actually craves in their life inside. It's inside of all of us. This is why it's so important to work on our self-development and self-healing. I hope this helped you guys today in some way. If you loved this video, give it a like and comment below and let me know your thoughts, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye guys.